Hello and welcome, fellow dog lovers. As much as we adore our furry best friends, let's be honest, they can be little troublemakers. Whether it's the classic torn-up cushion, a suspicious new hole in the backyard, or my personal favorite, an expertly rated trash can.
Oh, we've all been there, right? You walk into the room, you see the mess, and then you see your dog. Their head is down, the tail is tucked, and they're giving you those big, sad puppy dog eyes that just seem to scream, "I'm sorry." It's a look that can melt your heart, even when you're standing in a pile of fluff.
But what's really going on in that furry little head? Are they actually feeling guilty? Can they really say sorry to us? Or is something totally different happening behind those expressive eyes? Well, in this explainer, we're going to dig into the amazing world of how dogs communicate to find out what they're really thinking. And hey, if you love learning about your dog as much as I do, make sure you subscribe to our channel, Love Dogs, for more great insights just like this. Okay, let's get right into it, starting with that infamous guilty look. Is it really a sign that they feel bad for what they did? Or is it a reaction to something else completely?
So here's the big secret. When we see guilt, what's really happening is that our dogs are showing off their incredible empathy. They are absolute masters at reading us. Now, they might not get the moral concept that chewing a shoe is wrong, but they 100% understand when we are upset. That look isn't guilt, it's a direct reaction to our disappointment or our anger.
It all boils down to their perception. Dogs are so tuned into our feelings. They pick up on the tiniest change in our tone of voice, the tension in our shoulders, all of it. So that guilty look isn't about the mess they made 10 minutes ago, it's about what's happening right now, in this moment. Their main goal? It's just to calm us down, their pack leader, and get everything back to normal. They just want to restore the harmony.
But here's where it gets really cool. Dogs don't just react with a sad look. The moment they sense we're upset, they actually start using a very active and pretty complex apology language to try and reconnect with us and make things right.
So what does this apology language look like? Well, they often have a few go-to moves. Let's break down 4 of the most common ways our dogs try to say, "Hey, I'm sorry, can we please be friends again?"
First up is the gentle nuzzle, or the lean. You know the one. When your dog comes over and softly pushes their head against your leg, or just leans their whole body weight on you, it's so much more than just asking for a pet. It's a huge sign of trust and affection. They're literally trying to physically close that emotional gap they feel, to reinforce your bond and say, "I'm right here. We're okay, right?" Next, we have the peace offering. Has this ever happened to you? Your dog does something wrong, and then a little while later, they come trotting over with their absolute favorite slobbery squeaky toy. This isn't just them trying to distract you with a game. It's actually a very deliberate attempt to change the mood from negative to positive. By bringing you their most important possession, they're basically saying, "Let's move past this and have some fun together." It's their way of trying to repair the relationship and get back to being happy buddies again. It's a really beautiful and, honestly, a super smart social move. And of course, you've got to read the body language. These signals come straight from their pack instincts. A lowered head isn't just sadness, it's them saying, "I acknowledge you're the boss." When they look away, that's a classic move to de-escalate tension, basically communicating, "I am not a threat." And that slow, careful tail wag, that's their way of waving a little white flag, signaling nothing but friendly, peaceful intentions.
Okay, so we know our dogs are trying their very best to communicate with us and to make things right. This means our response is incredibly important. How we react in that moment can either make our bond so much stronger, or it can create a lot of confusion and stress. So let's look at how we can turn their apology into a really positive moment. Here are 4 super simple steps to follow. First, and this is the most important one, stay calm. Then you need to acknowledge their attempt to connect with you. After that, use some positive reinforcement to show them you accept their apology. And finally, use this as a teaching moment by redirecting their behavior. Let's break that down just a bit more. Acknowledging their gesture, it's everything. Just talk to them in a soft, calm voice, maybe offer a gentle scratch behind the ears. This lets them know, message received. What you want to avoid is ignoring them, because that can make them really anxious. Also, and this is a big one, try not to give them a treat right away. That can accidentally send the wrong message, like they're being rewarded for the naughty behavior, not for trying to make amends.
And that leads us to the final golden rule. Consistency is key. Our dogs feel safest when they know the rules and routines. So if they chewed a shoe, you accept their little apology, and then you immediately redirect them to one of their own chew toys. This turns a negative situation into a positive learning moment. Being consistent helps your dog feel secure and really understand the boundaries in your home.
So let's just quickly pull it all together and recap what we learned about our best friends and their unique and wonderful way of making things right.
The 3 big things to remember are: Number 1, that famous guilty look is really just your dog showing off their amazing ability to read your emotions. Number 2, they have a whole apology language, from nuzzles to toys, all designed to reconnect with you. And number 3, how you respond with calmness and gentle reassurance is a powerful chance to make your bond even stronger. At the end of the day, just taking a little time to understand your dog's world and see things from their perspective is the absolute key to building a happier, more harmonious home together. If you enjoyed this explainer and learned something new, please hit that subscribe button for the Love Dogs channel. We'd be thrilled to have you as part of our community.
And that brings us to our final thought for you. Every single dog is different. So we would love to hear from you. What's your dog's special, unique way of saying sorry? Go ahead and share your stories in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching.